The nurse will check your vitals shortly. The nurse will check your vitals shortly. We have an English lesson on Monday. We have an English lesson on Monday. How did you achieve this? How did you achieve this? Was he coming last year? Was he coming last year? Do you have a minute? Do you have a minute? I like dancing. I like dancing. Doesn't it suit every month? Doesn't it suit every month? Can I be your assistant? Can I be your assistant? I have a pack of socks. I have a pack of socks. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Bus fares were increased last week. Bus fares were increased last week. This music is great. This music is great. He may call you later. He may call you later. Can't they focus on the sunset? Can't they focus on the sunset? This is your brother. This is your brother. Have a good journey. Have a good journey. It is not direct. It is not direct. I will promise what is right. I will promise what is right. Do I need to go to school? Do I need to go to school? I may not be able to put it in after 4 weeks. I may not be able to put it in after 4 weeks. I want chicken and waffles. I want chicken and waffles. Can I go to the Ethernet port? Can I go to the Ethernet port? Are they supposed to be archaeologists? Are they supposed to be archaeologists? Normally I shouldn't be an assistant. Normally I shouldn't be an assistant. His relatives were dermatologists. His relatives were dermatologists. I have a big house. I have a big house. He runs immediately. He runs immediately. They cannot benefit. They cannot benefit. After a tiring day, I took a bath. After a tiring day, I took a bath. The children played hide and seek. The children played hide and seek. These flowers are beautiful. These flowers are beautiful. Can't they kill at sunrise? Can't they kill at sunrise? What would you like to do? What would you like to do? I understand to your worry. I understand to your worry. She is a nurse. She is a nurse. The chapel is on the 2nd floor, on your left. The chapel is on the 2nd floor, on your left. I will protect it every week. I will protect it every week. Do you have gluten-free sauces? Do you have gluten-free sauces? Were their neighbors illusionists? Were their neighbors illusionists? Did they solve it at sunset? Did they solve it at sunset? Can I help you with something? Can I help you with something? You buy. You buy. We went for a walk. We went for a walk. Shouldn't you answer? Shouldn't you answer? His siblings were swimmers. His siblings were swimmers. He likes listening to music. He likes listening to music. You shouldn't be jealous of others. You shouldn't be jealous of others. Shouldn't we believe immediately? Shouldn't we believe immediately? My neighbor loves gardening. My neighbor loves gardening. Can you exclude soon? Can you exclude soon? I already sent the email. I already sent the email. We did not question. We did not question. You are very kind. You are very kind. It will be a great success. It will be a great success. He found his wallet. He found his wallet. The cat is sleeping peacefully. The cat is sleeping peacefully. Can't he get better? Can't he get better? You have a lot of work. You have a lot of work. They went swimming. They went swimming. What is your favorite subject? What is your favorite subject? My wife was a preacher. My wife was a preacher. No worries, we understand. No worries, we understand. My phone is not working properly. My phone is not working properly. Will he accept it after a month? Will he accept it after a month? Is my stepdaughter an apprentice? Is my stepdaughter an apprentice? Your daughter was a registrar. Your daughter was a registrar. I'm not very well. I'm not very well. Does he have to work as a reporter after 3 months? Does he have to work as a reporter after 3 months? Can I go to the computer monitor? Can I go to the computer monitor? 7:15. 7:15. Made 1 day ago? Made 1 day ago? How about a bottle of champagne? How about a bottle of champagne? Wasn't he worried at all? Wasn't he worried at all? Do they have to be choreographers for 10 years? Do they have to be choreographers for 10 years? Long time no see. Long time no see. Will they calculate at sunrise? Will they calculate at sunrise? He is married to his high school sweetheart. He is married to his high school sweetheart. They can't spend it. They can't spend it. Was their cousin a taxi driver? Was their cousin a taxi driver? Sometimes he could decide. Sometimes he could decide. I need to fix the leaky faucet. I need to fix the leaky faucet. I have to make a diorama on Sunday. I have to make a diorama on Sunday. Your nephew is the caregiver. Your nephew is the caregiver. I won't be a producer in a month. I won't be a producer in a month. Branch of the tree. Branch of the tree. This is cheap for New York. This is cheap for New York. May I have a receipt, please? May I have a receipt, please? You can be an editor at dawn. You can be an editor at dawn. There is a beautiful illustration on the cover of the book. There is a beautiful illustration on the cover of the book. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Would not appear. Would not appear. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm going to the cinema tonight. I'm going to the cinema tonight. You will become an economist. You will become an economist. Have you seen my keys? Ask. Have you seen my keys? Ask. He can go to the grocery store at noon. He can go to the grocery store at noon. How's it going? How's it going? Shall we save? Shall we save? Your friend is the host. Your friend is the host. I don't notice anything special about him. I don't notice anything special about him. Can you walk without help? Can you walk without help? I'm going to the party. I'm going to the party. You should not repeat it at sunrise. You should not repeat it at sunrise. Would you like to dance? Would you like to dance? The egg is white. The egg is white. How's the project going? How's the project going? We are now ready to order. We are now ready to order. Should deny it. Should deny it. I love swimming in the ocean. I love swimming in the ocean. He usually paints. He usually paints. I need to see a doctor. I need to see a doctor. You provide service at night. You provide service at night. We learn history. We learn history. Can I go to the photos button? Can I go to the photos button? I need help, he said to me. I need help, he said to me. You are great. You are great. Should always catch up. Should always catch up. Yesterday was great. Yesterday was great. Are my grandchildren stylists? Are my grandchildren stylists? You have to nanny in 3 seconds. You have to nanny in 3 seconds. It is important to keep the wound clean and dry. It is important to keep the wound clean and dry. His cousins are journeymen. His cousins are journeymen. We may not be able to save last year. We may not be able to save last year. Can I go to the sleep button? Can I go to the sleep button? He shaves every other day. He shaves every other day. Doesn't it rise every week? Doesn't it rise every week? The printing format is incorrect. The printing format is incorrect. I don't like subject. I don't like subject. He looked confused. He looked confused. Can repair the broken chair. Can repair the broken chair. Where is the nearest public restroom? Where is the nearest public restroom? Wasn't he often an industrialist? Wasn't he often an industrialist? His neighbor was a welder. His neighbor was a welder. Does it need water? Does it need water? Thank you always. Thank you always. His stepson was an undertaker. His stepson was an undertaker. You can enter every year. You can enter every year. It was fine, thank you. It was fine, thank you. Might they not work normally? Might they not work normally? Don't we listen to it often? Don't we listen to it often? I am studying English. I am studying English. The bus leaves in 5 minutes. The bus leaves in 5 minutes. I don't know your child. I don't know your child. I am very pleased with my new job. I am very pleased with my new job. He hung his picture on the wall. He hung his picture on the wall. I'm going to the club. I'm going to the club. His eyes were glassy. His eyes were glassy. Would it make noise at noon? Would it make noise at noon? I have to study for a history exam on Friday. I have to study for a history exam on Friday. My mother and father come to visit us every summer. My mother and father come to visit us every summer. Do you have weekend plans? Do you have weekend plans? Can I have a glass of prune juice, please? Can I have a glass of prune juice, please? Were his parents policewomen? Were his parents policewomen? As soon as possible. As soon as possible. Wasn't he a nutritionist before? Wasn't he a nutritionist before? What is your home salad dressing? What is your home salad dressing? We can just miss it. We can just miss it. Does he play the piano? Does he play the piano? I had to wait for the bus for years. I had to wait for the bus for years. The shirt I like is on sale. The shirt I like is on sale. You shouldn't touch the hot stove. You shouldn't touch the hot stove. I appreciate your time and effort. I appreciate your time and effort. I've never seen Istanbul. I've never seen Istanbul. I challenge you to a rematch. I challenge you to a rematch. They may not always paint. They may not always paint. They often go for walks on weekends. They often go for walks on weekends. Why did you say that to me? Why did you say that to me? Enjoying the sunrise. Enjoying the sunrise. Was he going to ignore it? Was he going to ignore it? Will I go to school? Will I go to school? If it's cold, I won't go out. If it's cold, I won't go out. I am watching TV. I am watching TV. I can never finish. I can never finish. He is listening. He is listening. You must finish that report today. You must finish that report today. Quality is better than quantity. Quality is better than quantity. They are playing chess. They are playing chess. The movie was released last month. The movie was released last month. His uncle is a urologist. His uncle is a urologist. Will we fail after 5 months? Will we fail after 5 months? Can I change this? Can I change this? What's the problem? What's the problem? My cousins are illusionists. My cousins are illusionists. Features can be scary. Features can be scary. Would you like some water or snacks? Would you like some water or snacks? I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith. Do we have any red bags? Do we have any red bags? Wouldn't he believe it next year? Wouldn't he believe it next year? Is our neighbor a historian? Is our neighbor a historian? He's dancing on stage. He's dancing on stage. Does it have to be a speaker? Does it have to be a speaker? He is a genius. He is a genius. Can't be missing often. Can't be missing often. Who's winning so far? Who's winning so far? You have a beautiful house. You have a beautiful house. Will you ride every year? Will you ride every year? Should I come right away? Should I come right away? I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again. Isn't it wishing every day? Isn't it wishing every day? Don't you row at night? Don't you row at night? I don't notice anything special about the current situation. I don't notice anything special about the current situation. Can we be senators in 2 hours? Can we be senators in 2 hours? Sometimes it was incomparable. Sometimes it was incomparable. His wife is the mayor. His wife is the mayor. I'm crazy about football. I'm crazy about football. Can't they teach at sunset? Can't they teach at sunset? His son was a psychologist. His son was a psychologist. He could run at dusk. He could run at dusk. Can they coach after 4 nights? Can they coach after 4 nights? It should have been after 5 nights. It should have been after 5 nights. He doesn't wear glasses. He doesn't wear glasses. Can't he forget every year? Can't he forget every year? Do you accept credit cards? Do you accept credit cards? Are we rented? Are we rented? These are long novels. These are long novels. Don't they work sometimes? Don't they work sometimes? Is their mother a police officer? Is their mother a police officer? How's the weather? How's the weather? I'll text you the details of our next meeting. I'll text you the details of our next meeting. It will come later. It will come later. Can't you draw? Can't you draw? They will come home late tonight. They will come home late tonight. His stepsister was a servant. His stepsister was a servant. He wishes he could run a marathon. He wishes he could run a marathon. You can adapt after one night. You can adapt after one night. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. We usually didn't stop. We usually didn't stop. Do you like going to flea markets? Do you like going to flea markets? I'm going to the temple. I'm going to the temple. Would support it. Would support it. He has to referee in 2 days. He has to referee in 2 days. He hasn't been an astronomer for 10 years. He hasn't been an astronomer for 10 years. Can I go to the Promethean board? Can I go to the Promethean board? Then they could count. Then they could count. Our grandson is an oncologist. Our grandson is an oncologist. I am not support. I am not support. Have you finished your work yet? Have you finished your work yet? We weren't selling. We weren't selling. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. Did you cover yourself at noon? Did you cover yourself at noon? Let's take a group photo. Let's take a group photo. Can I refill my orange juice? Can I refill my orange juice? Change the situation. Tony, answer now. Change the situation. Tony, answer now. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? You can be a garbage collector every month. You can be a garbage collector every month. They are climbing a mountain. They are climbing a mountain. I would like a cup of coffee. I would like a cup of coffee. There are valuable items in the box. There are valuable items in the box. How often do you eat out? How often do you eat out? At the end of the day, it all comes down to teamwork. At the end of the day, it all comes down to teamwork. I'm in the room where the toilet is. I'm in the room where the toilet is. Hurry up now, we have to act. Hurry up now, we have to act. Can I have the dessert menu, please? Can I have the dessert menu, please? Can't I always be a guard? Can't I always be a guard? They may not affect. They may not affect. Do you have any disabilities? Do you have any disabilities? Is your friend an optician? Is your friend an optician? Is their grandmother the weather girl? Is their grandmother the weather girl? Yes, I have 3 siblings. Yes, I have 3 siblings. He rode every day. He rode every day. He wouldn't remember. He wouldn't remember. I ate eggs for breakfast. I ate eggs for breakfast. You are a great colleague. You are a great colleague. They have a small garden. They have a small garden. Was your grandfather an artist? Was your grandfather an artist? You don't increase. You don't increase. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. Is this food spicy? Is this food spicy? Can't I specify it every year? Can't I specify it every year? What is the house red wine? What is the house red wine? It means more than words can express. It means more than words can express. Sarah took a photo of the sunset. Sarah took a photo of the sunset. Whose is the red pen? Whose is the red pen? Was he a fashion designer? Was he a fashion designer? This is his favorite color. This is his favorite color. I am going to school. I am going to school. I've already had lunch. I've already had lunch. His brother was an ecologist. His brother was an ecologist. Can't it be solved? Can't it be solved? Would you place it a day later? Would you place it a day later? Won't he stay? Won't he stay? I'm a stranger to this neighborhood. I'm a stranger to this neighborhood. Which sport do you like to do? Which sport do you like to do? How's the weather? How's the weather? This might bother you a bit. This might bother you a bit. We cleaned the house yesterday. We cleaned the house yesterday. His neighbor is a designer. His neighbor is a designer. Are our cousins receptionists? Are our cousins receptionists? We don't translate every day. We don't translate every day. Thank you for your help on this project. Thank you for your help on this project. Can't you repeat it rarely? Can't you repeat it rarely? I was young once. I was young once. We have a poetry contest. We have a poetry contest. I go swimming twice a week. I go swimming twice a week. Will you be able to meet me later? Will you be able to meet me later? Can I go to the settings button? Can I go to the settings button? Let's continue to push the boundaries of what is possible and achievable. Let's continue to push the boundaries of what is possible and achievable. Should not eat. Should not eat. It's nice to listen to music. It's nice to listen to music. Whose keys are in the drawer? Whose keys are in the drawer?